What's up, YouTube? It's no other than your girl, Melanin Mommy, whatever you want to call me. Anyway, so today we will be discussing 10 things that I wish I knew before I went to Army boot camp, aka basic combat training. So some things might have changed because I've been in the Army for about 4 years now. I went to basic training in 2015, but I'm pretty sure a majority of the things are still the same. So these are tips based off of my experience. I'm not saying that everybody's experience is the same, because everybody's experience certainly is not the same. You know, we're all different people. So, you know, I don't need anybody commenting under this, oh, mine wasn't like that, da, 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 or you do. I don't care how yours was. I'm saying what people might go through. So leave the negativity to somebody else shit, okay? So first things first, and this goes out to like all of my black girls, all of my girls with textured hair, protective styling. So I mean, really, when I went to basic training, I didn't know what the hell to do with my hair. I looked terrible. I mean, I know it wasn't all about looks, but like, I know everybody looked bad in basic training, but I literally looked the worst of the worst. Like, it was so bad. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, you know, the white, you know, the Caucasian females or girls with more fine hair, they could just get up, throw it in a ponytail, and they'll be like decent. But with us, you know, with our hair being so thick and so kinky and stuff like that, it's hard. And a lot of times in the military, you know, we get, you know, bothered by, you know, people of higher rank because of our hair. Our hair's out of regulation, da da da. It takes a lot of work. So you don't want to be that one that's just like late because you're trying to make sure your hair is straight in regulation. Make sure that you're not going to get yelled at by the drill sergeants. Get a protective style. Get you some braids. If you get some braids, please make sure they are in regulation. So look up the regs, you know, make sure they're in regs, because a lot of girls will get stuff like cornrows. Those probably will not last you for 9 weeks. I would suggest getting some box braids, like some small box braids or some micro braids or something like that. Singlies, 2-strand twists, I wouldn't get those because, I mean, it just looks bad. Like, especially if your hair is natural, it looks bad after a while. You know, it gets frizzy and it pokes out. Like, 2-strand twists aren't as, you know, durable as braids. So I would suggest getting some smaller box braids or some micro braids. Make sure they are not too long. Make sure they are able to fit back in a bun, you know, because you don't want your hair to be too, you know, too much braids, too long, too thick, and your PC, which is your cap, your patrol cap, won't be able to fit, or your helmet will fit too tight on your head because your braids are too thick or too big. You don't want that. So just get some simple, you know, some simple box braids, smaller box braids, not too long. Number 2 is make sure that you are mentally ready. When I joined basic training, I mean, I knew we wouldn't have our phones like that, but I didn't know it was going to be able to just be like one time every like 3 weeks or so, or every phase that we got to call our people. Like, I was so used to being able to call my mom, my best friends, my boyfriend at the time. I'm very emotional, so whenever I got the chance to talk to them, y'all, I cried. I bawled my eyes out. It was crazy. Like, as soon as my mama answered the phone, hello? What? Just crying. And you would see other people that you didn't think was like that, like the guys. A lot of guys try to act all hard and stuff. Then when you see them talking to their people back home, crying. Next, number 3, physically fit. Make sure that you actually prepare your body for basic training. Do your push-ups, do your sit-ups, and please learn how to run. Because when I joined the Army, you know, my recruiters, they would invite me all the way to like Somerville to do like some workouts and stuff. And I just was like, man, I'm not driving, because Somerville like 30 minutes away. I'm like, I'm not driving no damn 30 minutes away to go work out. So I just wouldn't work out at all. And I suffered, because when I got to basic training, I ran a 22-minute 2-mile. I wasn't able to do one push-up, but you know, I was really good at sit-ups. I don't know why, because I was never really that athletic, but push-ups and running. So By the end of basic training, I was able to do like, I think 12 push-ups. I got my 2 mile down to like 19 something, because in basic training, we didn't have to, I don't know if it changed now, but we had to do a 50 in each event. And when you get to AIT and in the big army, you're gonna have to do 60 in each event to pass your PT test. I was able to pass it, but it was really hard. So if you want to really prepare yourself and be ready for basic training, I would suggest that you start like, you know, going on little jogs. Like, take it day by day, you know, don't go too hard, because, you know, if you, especially if you're not athletic like that, like you don't know what you can and can't handle. Baby steps, you know, baby steps. Before, thieves. There are thieves in basic training. People will steal your stuff. I had this girl who stole my Kevlar, and I wanted to fire her so bad, y'all. Like, please just secure your gear. Like, when I say secure your gear, you will get smoked if you do not secure your gear. Secure your gear. All right, don't, I'm telling you, it's expensive. You will get a statement of charges. Secure your gear. And even little stuff like PT caps and stuff like that. Like, if you don't have like your PT cap or your gloves and stuff like that, like, you will get smoked the next day if it's missing. They don't care if you say somebody stole it, because you know what they're gonna tell you? They're gonna say you should have secured your gear. Do not be that one. And then especially like if one person doesn't have something in formation, everybody else got stripped down. So if it's cold as hell outside, everybody got their beanies on, then you be the one to come to formation without your beanie because somebody done stole your beanie. Everybody else gonna have to take their beanie off. Everybody gonna be mad at you. People steal, so make sure you secure your gear. Number five. Keep your CamelBak filled with water, or at least half filled. Do not have an empty CamelBak, because if you have an empty CamelBak, they're gonna get you. I remember it was me and a couple other people. We were taking platoon pictures, and they caught us. They was like picking up people's CamelBaks, and it has your last name on it, so they're gonna know if it's you. They were picking up people's CamelBaks, and like if your CamelBak had no water, they would like toss it to the side. And then those people, which, you know, my ass included, we had to do a separate formation, and they made us carry water jugs, like these heavy ass water jugs. We had to carry 2 of them. So we couldn't even like keep up with the formation. We was just our own little formation on the side. We had to do that for like a week, and it was the absolute worst. So just make sure you always have water in your water source, which will most likely be your CamelBak. But even if you have like a canteen or something, make sure you keep it halfway full or full. Do not get caught slipping with that water source. They do not play about that. So number 6, lose the attitude. When you go to basic training, you're gonna have to be used to people yelling at you, telling you what to do. I know with me, my recruiter knew I was gonna have problems when I went to basic training, because I got a smart mouth. When you get there, just know that it's only 9 weeks. You know, you're gonna have to deal with somebody yelling in your face. Don't scream back. Don't get in your feelings. Don't take it personal. You know, you're trying to get that, you know, whatever reason you're joining the military, you're trying to get that bag, you're trying to get that education, you know, you're trying to help your family out. Keep that motivation in your mind whenever a motherfucker in your face screaming and pointing at you and stuff, because I know me, when somebody cuss at me or somebody like put their hand on my face, that triggers me and it makes me spaz, and I had to calm down. You know, I had to calm down my facial expressions. I had to learn how to quit being like smart at the mouth. I just had to be like, yes, drill sergeant, no, drill sergeant. And trust me, for somebody like me, if you know me, that is very hard for me to do. Just don't take it personal. Just suck it up for 9 weeks. Get on through, because it's so easy to get like a disrespect to NCO, counseling or something like that. I know I got one of them. The girl said I rolled my eyes at her. I did not roll my eyes at you, drill sergeant Kahina, but whatever. I'm gonna let you have that. Number 7, when you pack, do not bring no makeup, ladies. Don't bring no makeup. Don't try to come to basic training being cute, okay? Because that is not what this is for. It's not to be cute. You know, this ain't no matchmaking show, none of that. You coming there to, you know, become a soldier. While you in basic training, don't be coming with no makeup. You know, when you get there, don't get your nails done when you about to go to basic training. Just don't do it, because you're not going to be able to keep it up, and your nails going to look a mess. It's going to be disgusting, and your drill sergeants are going to go in on you. Don't get no acrylic. Don't get none of that. Just come with your nails regular. You know, make sure when they take you to the store that you get some fingernail clippers, because your nails gotta be, I believe it's 1/4 of an inch. Do your research, look that up. You know, I'm not sure, but from what I'm tracking, it is 1/4 of an inch above the tip of your finger. Just come as you are. Number 8, do your own research. Learn the Soldier's Creed, learn the Army song, just so you can be ahead of the game. When you get there, you know, it's going to be kind of impressive if you're able to like say the Soldier's Creed and sing the Army song. Like, once you know it, it's going to be like instilled in your brain. It's going to be like automatic. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I had to relearn the Soldier's Creed because I didn't say this since like AIT. So when I went to the board, I had to relearn that. But the Army song, for some reason, as soon as that beat comes on, I just know the words. So just, you know, get ahead of the game. Make sure you search up your PT standards so that you can know what to work towards, you know, so that when you get there, you're already able to do that. Look up ranks, you know, so that you can be able to salute officers, stuff you see them. Because I know the first time I seen a butter bar, I was like, what the hell is that? Learn the ranks. Because we got tested on that in basic training anyway, like the different ranks and stuff like that, you know, sergeant, staff sergeant, sergeant first class, master sergeant, first sergeant, sergeant major. And good God, do not get a sergeant major and a first sergeant mixed up. They do not like that. They will yell at you if you do that. Just learn your ranks. Learn your ranks. Learn the Soldier's Creed. Learn Army song. Look into land nav or stuff like that, you know, because you're definitely gonna have to learn. I hate land nav. Number 9 is pack light. So I know y'all like to wear y'all little Victoria's Secret drawers, you know, your Fenty, you know, your bras, push-up bras, all that stuff. When you go to basic training, you're not gonna be able to wear none of that. Cause what they're gonna do is they're gonna take you to the PX. So they're gonna give you an Eagle card. If they still do it like this. When I went, they gave me an Eagle card. And I believe it was like what, $250 or $350 on it. It was a good amount, like probably $300 on it. And they take you to the store, and they're gonna have all type of stuff like flashlights. They're gonna give you a packing list or whatever and stuff to buy. You're gonna have to buy new drawers. The drawers are gonna be white. All of you are gonna wear these white granny panties, and you're gonna wear these ugly like brown colored basic training sports bras. So all the push-up bras and the thongs and the lace drawers that you bring trying to be cute for whatever reason, you're not gonna be able to wear. You can get all your stuff back after basic training is over, but don't pack like you're going on vacation or something, because you're not gonna be wearing none of that stuff, you know, until not even on family day. Family day, you're not even gonna be wearing that. You're gonna have to wear a uniform, and then graduation day, you're gonna have to wear a uniform. But pack light. Don't pack too much stuff. Last but not least, number 10. Be open. When you go to basic training, you're going to meet people from all different types of walks of life. There are people like me who was joining for like a better way. I'm not saying that I was just like completely struggling. I wasn't like in no hardcore struggle, but I was in a city that I didn't want to be in. That's not really good for anybody to stay in. My city is kind of dangerous. I didn't make good enough grades to go to college or get like a scholarship, because I wasn't, you know, too focused on that stuff until the last minute, you know. It was a good choice for me, you know. Now I'm in college now. I just finished my first semester actually, and I've been to 3 duty stations. I'm doing pretty good for myself at the moment. I don't plan on retiring from the Army, but the Army has been okay for me. You know, it's been a good step. So you're going to meet different people from different walks of life. There are people who are homeless that join the Army. There are people who are strippers that join the Army. There are bougie people who we don't even know why the hell they chose to join the Army, because they were so privileged, but I guess they wanted to show patriotism and join the Army. There are, you know, people who are, I think you can be a felon. I don't know. But there are people that have been to jail and stuff, and they join the Army. And I actually went to basic training with this one dude. He said he had a court order to join the Army. It was literally either join the military or go to jail for him, he said. So you join the Army. You're meeting different walks of life. I had a lot of Africans that came from Africa, and I guess they wanted to get their citizenship and wanted to like make some money to start businesses. My roommate, she's from Cuba. She's working on getting her citizenship. Literally different walks of life. So you never know who you might meet. You never know the type of bond you will create, because I know me and some of my people from basic training, we have a strong bond. You know, be open to meeting people. Especially for me, I'm like an introvert. I don't really like to make new friends. I don't really like people like that. Especially don't like females like that. But it's going to change when you get in basic training, because you're going to need the people that you're with. And then y'all are going to be put in groups to accomplish certain missions so much. Each one of you are going to be better than the other or something. Like we had this guy, this Asian guy, I forgot his name. He was good at land nav. You had me, I forgot what I was good at. Just people going to be good at different things. And then I remember during the obstacle course, you know, I had people that was motivating me, like, y'all are going to need each other. It's going to get hard. It is going to get hard at some point in time for you. You're going to need that person, like that battle buddy, to, you know, keep you going. You don't want to just be making enemies with everybody, or you don't want to just close yourself off and not have nobody, because like I said, y'all are all going to need each other at one point in time. Like your platoon going to be pretty tight, most likely. So just, or your squad or whatever, and you're going to establish a bond with your drill sergeant. I know I did. Like, we loved our drill sergeant. Like, you know, of course at first we didn't, because they were yelling at us. We didn't understand why, but it's like you establish a bond with everybody that you with in basic training. So be open to making that bond. Don't be trying to get no battle boo, even though y'all probably not going to listen to me. It's going to happen. But, you know, you get a battle boo. Then y'all graduate, you're going to find out this person got a girlfriend or a boyfriend back home, or a wife and kid going to come to graduation, and you're going to be confused. So avoid the battle buddy thing. I mean, the battle boo thing. But be open to making friends and establishing bonds, like the true meaning of a battle buddy. That is my 10 things that I wish I knew, or my 10 tips for predominantly females, but males, you could probably benefit from this video too. Those are my 10 tips for if you're going to basic training. I will leave my social media at the end of this video if you want to reach out. If you want someone to send you care packages and stuff, I am more than welcome. You are more than welcome to hit me up. I will send you care packages, because that's just me. I know how it is. I wish I had people to reach out to and send care packages. I'll write you letters. I don't care. You know, I'm full on support with that type of shit. So I'll leave my social media and my email and everything either in my description or at the end of this video. I haven't decided yet. But if you are shipping off to basic training, good luck. And I'll see you when you're done. That is it. Goodbye, my good people. See you later. Love y'all.